Hello everybody, today is Saturday, September the 27th, 2014. My name is Michael Wright, and this is the Weekend Elliottwave video. Just before going forward, please do pause the recording and read over our risk disclaimer. Alright, let's jump right into the members area as we have one open trade. That one open trade is the long Aussie yen. And actually, just before we do that, let's take a look at the performance thus far. With September closing up, we are up 8.34%, which bodes well, extending that 4-month rally that we have been occurring. In terms of the popularity for the pairs, we are most popular with the Aussie dollar, with about 3 trades. Following that, Aussie CAD for 2, but in all, not too many trades taken, really taking advantage of picking our fight, so to say. So again, up about 8.34%, and really looking forward to extending that. Now, in terms of open trade, the Aussie dollar, we took that long. Put on here. We took the long at 95.55 entry point. Stops at 95 flat with a target of 97.0. Okay. Away from that, looking at the setup, prices bounced nicely off of the 4-hour trendline support, as well as the A equals C 100% move. Okay, you have the measured move down low, and then now looking for a rally towards the 97 marker. The reason why we are looking for that 97 area is because there is some clear trendline resistance at those elevated levels. So you look for a bounce and then a rejection and turn around to the downside. So long as this happens, we will look to also get short at those higher levels. So that's the ideal path for Aussie yen. And let's look at the yen across the board. Okay. Now the yen double bottom if you're looking at the yen futures. Okay, I do like that for support now, and then looking for it to get higher with continuation back to the downside. We also have clear momentum divergence, and then let's see if there's some extensions, some confluence on extension, and yes, there is. Just holding that 261.8% Fibonacci extension on the downside. Alright, we can look at it a little bit more clearer. In my opinion, the yen is due for a bounce. How strong the bounce we'll see. But first, let's look for another break. Another break will then give Aussie yen some legs, and then further the downside. Looking at the dollar yen is exactly the same thing as the yen futures. Is just the inverse of it for obvious reasons. From a fib standpoint, not really too much activity. I don't think it'll go that high. So let's leave the dollar yen alone and see how things really start to play out. But the pound yen, we see that it held the 423.6 retracement. Okay. That's a big level, as you can see, also with the wick. Okay, I really like looking at when prices tend to make some headway and then show a wick, because that gives on average a nice reversal point, and you see that a lot. You can see this here, the downside, the reversed. So you'll see that a lot, and I do like that. But with that being said, with us looking for Aussie yen long, I'll stay cautious until Aussie yen either reaches target or it breaks the support to show invalidation before looking at a reversal on the pound yen. So I would like to stay away from the pound yen. But then euro yen, okay, here we have the euro yen. Euro yen already bounced off of this resistance zone. Again, for me, I'm really focused on the Aussie yen. Mainly because there's clear indication of not only the top side targets but also the support zone that if it breaks, then we will easily just flip and get short. But that's why you have stops. Never really want to bet the house on the pair, but you look to play the situations. Okay. Um, you could look at pound yen from two cases: the breakout and retest, or the resistance zone. If pound yen manages to come back to 140.83 while the Aussie yen also breaks higher, then I will look for shorts on both pairs, as that will then start to show some correlation on that handle. Kiwi yen, we were short Kiwi yen last week. That played out very well. We actually got short near these highs and closed out for 87. It did reach a lot lower, but now what we're looking for is if prices begin to push higher, we will look for shorts. I don't really think it'll get back all the way to 87.50, but if it does, we'll look for shorts at that level, as that would be a retest, and ideally look to get short that pair as well. Alright, so let's wrap things up there. I want to thank you all for watching the weekend outlook from an Elliottwave standpoint. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info@globalfxclub.com, or you can Skype us, or you can Skype me directly at wtcg.mike. Alright guys, cheers and good luck trading.